Hello everyone, I'm Shekhar from Momentum Lab. Now in this video, I'm going to show you guys how to build a Momentum screener in Google Sheets. Now there are two videos which I've already done where I showed you guys how you can build a Momentum screener on Python as well as on TradingView. Now TradingView is a paid tool. So if you want to build your own screen and filter stocks, you can do that. But if you want to download that into Excel sheet or a CSV file, then you need to be a paid member. Whereas in Python, it is completely free. Now in Google Sheets, the advantage is that not only it helps you in visualizing the data, but you can also slice and dice by sorting, filtering, and applying some custom functions to get your own data. The second advantage of using Google Sheets is that you can use it for not just momentum investing, but also for trading. Like for example, if you want to screen the stocks which are recently coming up or moving up in the momentum ranks, so you can spot some early movers and maybe use that for as a trading option. So it helps not only the investors but also traders in getting a sense of how and which stocks are moving or picking up strength. So what I'm going to show you right now is an app script that I've written on Google Sheets, which fetches the last 6 month, 3 month, 1 month returns, and then calculates the rank based on its 6 month, 3 month, 1 month returns, and then finally calculating the final rank based on the 6 month, 3 month, 1 month's ranks. Now these will be the outputs in the Google Sheet. Now without further ado, let me share my screen and show you guys what this Google Sheet does. Now in this Google Sheet, you can see that there are different columns. The first column is the ticker. Now the ticker column is in the format which is compatible with Google Finance. So I've taken all the stocks in the Nifty 200 universe. So if you want to see the momentum of stocks in the Nifty 50 or maybe Nifty 500 or Nifty 750, what would be the universe? You select those stocks from that universe and you can put it in the column A. So that is a prerequisite for this Google Sheet to run. So you need all the tickers in Google Finance format in column A. Now you can easily get all the tickers from different universes by going to NSE website and you can download them. The only thing that you need to do is you append whatever is the code name for that stock with NSE. So you can use a concatenate function and you can use NSE colon and then whatever is the script name, you will get the Google Finance function, Google Finance compatible ticker name. Now, once you get this on the column A, which is a prerequisite, now what you need to do is you need to run a custom function. So this custom function, you can specify from which ticker onwards you want to run, and it automatically fetches you the last 1 month, 3 month, and 6 month returns. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you guys an access to this sheet, a view access, so you can get the access. So what you want to do next is to copy that sheet so that you make a copy on your own drive and you can edit or you can run this script on your own sheet. So let me quickly show you guys how it works. So let's say I've given you the view only access. So what will happen is you cannot edit it or you cannot see this. I mean, you can see the formula, but you cannot run this function or the script. So click on file, make a copy. Once you click on make a copy, you'll get this list. Now in this list, you can edit, you can do whatever you want. So now in this list, let me show you how this custom function works. So let me first remove some of the data and show you only some limited number of stocks so that it is easy for you also to understand. So what do we have in this Google Sheet? We have ticker A, as I mentioned, which is in Google Finance compatible format. And then we have 1 month return, 3 month returns, 6 month returns. Now these are not manually entered. It is calculated by the app script and displayed. Now we have rank 1 month, rank 3 month, and rank 6 month, which are derived metrics based on these 4 values. Now if you see the function, what I did was equal to rank B2, comma, I have to specify the range within which I need to evaluate this rank, comma 0. Now, if you see the data range is from B2 to B202 because initially it took the 200 records, right? Now, since I've deleted some of the records, now only 4 records are just available. So what it does is within these 4 records, it tries to see which is the one which is of bigger value. So 45.22 is the bigger value, and hence it gave a rank of 1 for the 1 month returns. The same way it does for 3 months, 6 months. Now the final rank is nothing but the average of these 3 ranks. So that's how I got the rank for different months. Now that we have got the rank for all the stocks, right? So this will help us in visualizing which stock is performing well and which one aren't performing well. Now, to show you guys the effort that this script does in the backend, first I'll show you manually how to calculate 1 month returns so that you can appreciate the effort that it actually takes to do this entire work of calculating the returns for all these stocks for different months. So let me take this Motherson Sumi's script and let's try to calculate 1 month returns in the normal fashion. So in the normal way, we use Google Finance function and we input this value and then we give price as an attribute and then we say that give me the last 30 days data till today and then we say give me the data daily wise. So this gives us the last 30 days returns. So if you have to calculate the returns of this stock for the last 1 month, you'll have to divide the final price or the price, recent price divided by the starting price minus 1. So that's how the process is if you have to calculate for the 1 month. So you'll have to imagine that if we have to calculate for 200 stocks, then you'll have to have 3 different columns multiplied by 200. You need to have 600 different columns, and you have to calculate 1 month, 3 month, 6 month. So 600 into 3, meaning 800 different calculations need to be performed, and the output has to be fetched. So it is cumbersome to maintain in any Google sheet. So this will in fact compound if you have even higher number of stocks in your universe and you want to compare the momentum scores of different stocks. So that is the effort it is simplifying right now. Now let's see how it is doing right now. So for example, let me delete this data also and run the custom function. So what you need to do is you see this thing called as custom functions. So you'll have to click on this custom functions and click on update from selected row. So what it does is when you click on this, it asks you from which row onwards do you want me to fetch the returns. So you click on, let's say I want to get it from the second row onwards. So I've entered second and click on OK. Now what it does is for each row, it picks up the ticker in column A against that row and gets the 1 month, 3 month, and 6 month returns. So we'll just see how it does its job. And once automatically it fetches these values, right, the ranks get calculated automatically. So we already got the data for Motherson Sumi. Next, we also got data for 1 month, 3 month, and 6 month rank. Now, Google App Script is a rapid application development. You don't need to have a separate what do you call editor or server to deploy it. I mean, everything can be done in the Google servers, and you can run it within your browser, and you can use it for your daily purpose also in any of your works. It was just like the Microsoft Excel VBA. So we already got 3 results for these 3 tickers. We also got for Dixon. Now the script has been finished. Now the reason for choosing update from selected row is that usually there is a rate limit to which we can call the Google Finance function and calculate or do this computation. So after certain number of scripts rows, it hits a limit and it stops. So we'll have to again rerun this script. So for this, since there are only 4 tickers that are shown in this example, we could quickly complete within few seconds. But if let's say you're doing it for 200, right? What it happens is Usually at 30 or 35 tickers, it stops. So you'll have to again run this script. So instead of running it all the way from the start, what I did was I started, I built this function such a way that you can select from which row onwards you want to run the script. For example, there are 100 rows, and if the script has started and ended till 35th row, you can click on the custom function and enter the row from which you want to start. Let's say you want to start from 36, and it starts to fetch from 36 onwards. So that's how this script runs. Now, before this script runs, what you need to do is you first have to click on extensions. You click on this app script. Now, this apps script is where you do the scripting or coding of this logic. You first have to run this or you save this in your file. Basically, you have to give access for this script to run on your Google account. So only once you do that, you'll be able to run this screen. So it throws an error warning. Do not be afraid. You click on proceed safely and click on that link. So you're basically giving access to this script to run, and you're able to run this script. So that was it about the app script. Now this way you'll be able to get the final rank. Now I would like to do one more thing. I wanted to do a webinar wherein in that webinar maybe I can do a detailed code walkthrough for someone who's interested, and anyone who has done JavaScripting might find it interesting, and even for the others who want to know the background stuff, what's happening and how are we doing this, will also find it useful. And this session might also be useful for someone who wants to tweak this code a little bit by themselves without having to know the entire code, just a small bit of where they need to tinker it so that they get the momentum screener of their choice. They can also attend this. And I think webinar kind of thing is a better way to interact than in a one-way format like this. Maybe in that, since it's a two-way session, right, you can pose some queries or ask doubts. I'll also be able to help them. And even if you have a better ideas or suggestions how we can improve this as a team, we can definitely make it an even better useful DIY tool, open source tool anyone can use. Now that's it about this app script, right? The other thing that I wanted to show was there are some interesting ideas that one can develop on top of these momentum screeners. For example, especially for traders, for momentum investors, anyhow, we just pick the top X number of stocks or top Y number of stocks and invest it as a DIY momentum investor. But someone who's doing a discretionary trading, right, based on momentum, they can find the stocks based on the cumulative rank and pick the stock which are high momentum. That's one way. Then there are some other ideas, like for example, you can pick a stock which which was good 6 months back, but not that good now. So what I do is, let's say you can do a difference between 6 month and 1 month. So that gives you a difference. Let's say if it is a positive number, it means it was good long time back, 6 months back, but now it's not that good. So because we give a high rank to low performing stocks, that's why we'll need to see the positive number in a negative way. If it is positive, it means that it was good at one point of time. Now it is not that good. The vice versa is also true. Meaning, for example, let's take this stock of ABFRL. So this is showing a number of minus 39. It means that it was having a rank of 53 6 months back, but now it has improved. It now is at 14. So this can be another way to look at some of the good setups. For example, let's take the same case of BDL, where it was really good at 6 month back, but now it's not that good 1 month back. So these are the stocks which showed momentum, but are now taking some time for consolidation. To just confirm that, we'll have to see the charts. So let's go to TradingView and check on BDL. So BDL, you can see that you can visualize that it was good, really good 6 months back. Maybe if you take 6 months back data, like if it is July, you have to take it from Jan, maybe. Yeah, Jan onwards. Yeah, so Jan onwards, it was a doubler since Jan in 6 months. It was really good, but off late in the last 1 month, it is struggling. 1 month, if you take 30 days. Yeah, 30 days, it hardly gave a 5% returns. So now you can fit multiple pieces of puzzle together. One, we have seen that in this data that there has been a good uptrend of 6 month. Now it is slacking. We saw that, yes, it is true. And it is also undergoing some kind of VCP pattern. So this will give you some better setups or edge in terms of picking stocks. That is high momentum plus stocks which are now consolidating. So there are a lot of possibilities. It is limitless. You can do a lot of different variations. You can I've just shown you two ways. Maybe you can think of some more ways. So that was about it. And none of these talks that I mentioned are any recommendations. It is only for learning purpose. See you guys next time. Until then, bye.